What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today when I talk to you about Lucid, I want to go over some of the current data points, break it down on what is really moving it, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So Lucid is up 9.03%. Absolutely epic day. $3.39 the high, $3.10 the low. No actual news associated to Lucid itself. So no SEC filings, no press releases, nothing along those lines. But today is more technical driven. So in Lucid's case, definitely you could see higher highs being achieved sooner rather than later. So I'll go over technicals in a second. But one thing that was posted by 𝗖𝗎𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, I think it was on the 20th and 21st, completely, I missed this, but it looks like the board of directors did visit AMP2 and attended some board meetings. And given just the timing of it and the fact that you move all the board directors to Saudi for a board meeting, like clearly there is something big coming. And so again, this might come probably in Q1 2025 as far as the announcement, but generally this type of circumstance does not happen for no reason. So I think right now just the market is speculating on quite a few things with Lucid, but I think it's majority justified, so better than anticipated gravity demand and possibly something that might come out of this. But aside from that though, one thing that I feel is really going to help Lucid today is the market closing at 1, and so that's in lieu of Christmas. So Merry Christmas to those that celebrate. So the market is closed as well tomorrow. Typically, whenever you have those kind of breaks, you see shorts return because nobody really wants to hold over like a long weekend equivalent of sorts. Even though the market's open once again on Thursday, Friday, in reality, given the market momentum, you should see shorts actually return. But they are trying to suppress Lucid right now. They're increasing 2.24 million shares, even though Lucid is up 7+% right now. So I think in general, the power hour equivalent for today, you'll see majority of all of that get returned, and then you'll see a kind of a push higher. So let me know your viewpoint on that. 22.14% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 263.81 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization is 94.47. Short score is 75.7. So yeah, this is definitely something that is interesting. So I don't know why shorts would feel the need to really double down today of all days, aside from trying to suppress it on a technical level, because as I've shared with you in the past, Lucid's technicals are looking, dare I say, parabolic, possibly. We'll just have to wait and see how it all turns out. But looking at options, factoring in the market's only been open roughly around 15 minutes, but 942,000 in calls, 31,000 in puts, 64% of all the options being done today are optimistic in nature. And of the call options that are being purchased, you see a consensus for it to be above roughly around that $3.50 to $4 range, and then you have some optimism for it to be above $5.50 as well. So yeah, higher highs are anticipated. Based on the bears, they're not really doing all that much today, and that's been more of a common scenario for Lucid. So I think it's just the bulls that are really dictating where Lucid is going. But based on this, you do see 2 transactions occurring on the secondary market above $100,000. 273,000 and then 1.14 million. And then aside from that though, you had a lot of big transactions that did occur after hours yesterday that you definitely should take note of. So 1.07 million, 1.4, 6.03, 1.15. So a lot of big money is getting into Lucid. And just given the, I guess, stock performance in 2020 or Q4 2024, you most likely will continue to see more kind of transactions like that sort as entities do rebalance, because we have roughly 1 week left for Q4. So I think a lot of big money is accumulating Lucid. So definitely a positive thing. Right now with it at $3.35, it is trading between this R3 and this R2. So 352 is going to be that next strong target / resistance. 328 and then $3.13 is going to be that next strong kind of support levels. So I don't anticipate this 313 to be touched. Possibly if there is some profit taking or whatever else, shorts do really decide to fully double down, then just watch for that 328 in the short term. But honestly, Lucid is outperforming all the actual EV stocks today, so even good old Tesla. So yeah, I think bigger and better things might be coming. No new analyst ratings, so last one came out 11 days ago, $3.50 price target. So as I stated, I think that there's going to be more of this type of scenario that does come, and that would be huge for the stock. It would really signal a full confirmed kind of trend, aside from what the technicals have been portraying. But on the actual chart itself, so it is above all the key pivotal moving averages that I like to look at. So the 5100 200-day moving averages, super trend is above that. So of course that means you have algorithmic trading on your side. The only negative is stochastic RSI, so it is rather overbought. But then again, pretty much 90% of all stocks right now are overbought. So first sign of weakness on a macro level or specific to Lucid, you could see a little bit of a pullback or consolidation. But as of right now, I think Lucid is picking up back where it left off in July from this momentum. And so in general, this is where you could see a push higher. As I mentioned in my video yesterday, it's only, aside from this in July, it's only been above all these key pivotal moving averages back in 2021 when it went parabolic. So yeah, honestly, this is best kind of case scenario. So let me know your viewpoint on Lucid. Definitely take the time to research options. As I mentioned in my video on I think it was Saturday, I went over some tentative options. Even if you looked at that one call option that was done on for February 2025, it's already up 40 something percent. So that's the benefit of doing options. So take the time to research, better yourself as an investor. And plus, if you feel the stock price is going to move higher, usually that's kind of your best return on investment. But let me know your viewpoint on Lucid. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And then one final thing, pop over to my Patreon where I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers, so pop over there and take a look. I even did signal Lucid on December the 4th as a screaming buying opportunity when it was at $2.18. So I have quite a few stocks that have doubled, some have even tripled, so definitely pop over there and take a look. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.